Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Style dive the back line.
Now that's fun. The torpedo from Nocturne, the over-the-top mortar from Galio, long-range artillery coming in here from C9 with the jungle and mid lane.
Do anything about this. Blabber has Smite and Boogie does not, so this should just be Blabber's, and he's already a couple camps ahead.
Yeah.
Sejuani's gonna lose this. We'll see if they can get anything done on Fudge. Does Fudge have a ward to actually leap strike over?
Fudge may be in a little bit of trouble here, but immediately using the counter-strike, but now he's got none of those resources left. That should be first blood, easy peasy. Fudge goes over the wall, but he gets chased, and he's in the middle of TSM territory. It is first blood. Yeah, Berserker is ready to go. As soon as he hits level 6, he's in their face, ready to 2v2, but now with that ultimate already used, C9 knows trouble could be on the way. Maple shows up. Rune Prison on Sven. Goodbye, good night, and money in Neo's pocket. Oh, man. Not going to stop them from taking the Drake either. So really nice early game coming out in the first 9.5 minutes here for TSM.
I mean, credit for TSM. Yeah, they've really...
Not enough of a reward. Just go for the second Herald.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Berserker doesn't even have his Mythic completed. It's safe, but it doesn't look like it. So TSM are going to win out on that as well.
TSM feeling good still. 15.5 minutes into the game. TSM.
The TP. Solo now, though. He has that TP advantage, so that is on the side of TSM. And you can see nice chunk from Neo. Berserker's got to go back to base unless he can heal up off this. Oh, they're going to go in.
They're just wanting to fight instead. It's Blabber immediately entering, but TSM's able to disengage from the Galio ulti, but now coming in looking for the taunt on a multiple targets. They grab 3. Chime's already down, and Boogie's going to be forced to flash back over the wall. Neo runs, and Solo's now the target. Here comes the Fudge Copter, and C9 tears a hole through TSM, but Maple's ready to fight back. He tries to get the damage onto Berserker, but it won't be found. Berserker's got the shutdown, and C9 gets 3 for 1.
So the fight for this, we'll see if they're going to be able to get it on the map fast enough, though, because Maple does not have his TP. So if Cloud9 want to go for it, it's got to be now.
That might be a big catch. They force Flash out of Sven, but now the taunt, the chain CC back down to Boogie. Solo with a big man, multi-hit Mega Gnar ulti on to 3, but it won't matter. C9's already found the first kill, and they're going in for the second. Fudge locks him down, Berserker blows them up. Now they're going to switch their attention back over to the top laner yet again. It's
penta angle,
but Fudge has already died. Berserker got a quadra. Maple's the last man standing. C9.
They want it. They want it.
Little help. Maple's going to try to fight all 4. Blabber goes in with the spell shield. He's able to find the fear. Deflex coming in for the taunt. Laser over the wall. Berserker firing, 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 firing. Penta kill for the Cloud9 AD carry.
The whole team comes together. Edge in this fight where so many of them are so low. They wait for the cooldowns and then they say, we can do it again. The ulti comes up there for Sven. Polymorph into the field.
Coming out of the C9 marksman after the pentakill performance, a 20-minute pentakill is hard to do.
Just always kind of had this magic that it felt like it didn't matter where the state of the game was. If you got into a 5v5 against EG, they could take you down. And some of our top teams showing that again is we're going to see Sven die.
Come on, man. Come on. Call that one a bit of an oof. Not exactly.
As is your right.
The best recall.
Jax to scale and split push in the side lane is not going to be the play. It's so hard for TSM to play side lanes against Nocturne and Jax, so they're going to look for something here, getting some good damage down on Blabber.
Yeah, Blabber loses half before the fight ever really even starts. Now you got Fudge going in, back up from Diplex. Blabber charges into the back lines, he finds Chime, surely he's going to die here. Fudge is huge, and he keeps pushing forward. A shutdown back up into Berserker, a kill back on Maple, and another on Solo. Boogie runs away, but Fudge is still ready. A double kill back over to Berserker.
Cloud9, no fear on pulling the trigger on these plays. They just get right in there. Some damage was committed in onto Blabber, and you're thinking, oh, maybe Cloud9's going to be hesitant around this play. But Fudge just finds it off this guy because Cloud9's front line is just buying so much space for him.
Well, TSM try to find a collapse on the Diplex here. However, his Zhonya's is enough to make it so that attempt is going to result in a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, I actually really like the ult there from Blabber. Even though he doesn't take it in, it creates that chaos for TSM. Now, all of a sudden, TSM aren't sure, are we getting flanked by Fudge? Is someone coming in from a different angle? We need to back it up. So they do commit that, but they are going to be pushing multiple waves here, pushing through mid and bot. Diplex has to be a bit careful, though. He's getting really low.
Yeah, he's got no Zhonya's left. C9 looking to approach from the other side now as Fudge finds the counter-strike onto Neo, ready to go after him. It'll be a 1-for-1 trade here at the start. Blabber still on the front lines. Solo jumping back away. C9 still looking and ready to fight here with Blabber, but now he's running the counter-strike. for Fudge. He's gone, or is he? Yes, he will be. Maple takes him out. TSM's able to disengage, getting another Berserker's under the turret. He pops the cleanse. He won't be able to find the kills. He still wants it so badly. He flashes forward. He goes after Solo. He finds one on Boogie. He looks for a little bit more. He's trying to shoot. Maple, he goes over the wall into the enemy base. What is this man doing? Holy cow! This is really the TSM win condition at this point.
I mean, he almost has his death cap off of that. That would be his 4th item, and when he hits that death cap, it's Mikhail's. So there's double CC cleanse on him. So it's not even like you can really look for that. Boogie now maybe overextended.
Blabber flashing after Neo to make sure he keeps him locked down. With Fudge's follow-up through the TP, Neo's gonna have a hard time getting away, and he cannot escape. Sejuani ulti. Not going to get a whole lot there as TSM loses their AD carry. 20 seconds left before the Drake. Neo will be back alive in time to fight for the Baron, but you would think this Drake 100% goes the way of C9.
Yeah, Neo just too far up there, unfortunately, and you can see Blabber just no hesitation goes straight in on him, hits him with the Stride Breaker slow, and just to catch up to you. Blabber now going to be over on that dragon, just soloing it up while his team takes down this tower. There's not really any ground Drakes now for Cloud9. Back-to-back-to-back dragons. The flat resistances are not going to be insignificant here. And trying to threaten around that Baron, but C9 doing a good job. They have their bot lane grouped up with Blabber here, pushing forward and trying to reestablish vision, but TSM wants to fight.
Man, Blabber taking a lot of damage. He has a Guardian Angel once he goes in, so he won't be dead for real, but C9 still looking to follow up a little bit more. Solo's here on the front line, Berserker putting some DPS into him. Fudge wants to re-engage here with a counter-strike, and he's found the kill onto Chime. Now Boogie's your next target. Laser flies through the wall. Solo's ready to try to escape. Neo just barely walks out, but Boogie won't be able to stay the same. You got Diplex locking him down. It's Cloud9 cleaning him up. I think the whole damn game just ended.
Cloud9 are gonna finish it out. What a team fight there. Blabber doesn't even die. Deathless on the Nocturne, surviving on a sliver of health there. Zen just runs it down into the well. Cloud9, 34 in, 20 to 8. They take down TSM.
Behind for the rest of the game. So I'm quite concerned about how EG is able to basically play around.
Vikla and Spica do not want to try to force anything harder.
But at the end of the...
Oh, never mind. Vikla's ready to go. JoJo can talk that trash all day. Vikla.
They're just going to start up this dragon instantly on spawn. We'll see if Spica can steal it. This is big if he can.
Oh, nice attempt. But an even better smite for the Secure coming out from Inspired. Now, what can Vikla and FlyQuest find? Vikla, you already flashed earlier, buddy. Hold on now. Evil Geniuses punish FlyQuest for getting too aggressive. Oh! Beautiful two-man bubble coming out of Vulcan, as now they might just be able to find a third Inspired with the flash away. Spica with a flash follow. The shield's coming out. Spica's going to take Inspired with them. Going to get Vulcan too. No! It's a double kill back over to JoJo.
Start here, and now is well on his way to doing that.
Spica looking for the potential gank here in bottom lane. They get the binding from Winsome. Follow it up with a bandage toss. More damage pours through, but not enough for the kill just yet. There they get it. Prince is going to pick up that as Spica walks his way out of the gravity well. Chaos Storm takes him 30% of its health.
It's gone.
Yeah, there's not really a contest going to show up here, so good heads up from EG, recognizing
major items are coming through. You already mentioned the Gale Force was going to be completed. That's done. Blade of the Rune King's done. Demonic Embrace is done. So a lot of things coming through here now for FlyQuest, and they are trying to threaten to die, but this is risky. JoJo's arrived.
Oh, Vikla, man, that was not lined up the way they needed it to be. Spica tries to grab, but he won't get it. Still burning. He does. He manages to collect it thanks to the DOT and the Demonic Embrace. Winsome dies to FBI, and EG just mopped up everybody. That was sloppy.
Top lane tier 1 also very, very low, so they should be able to get something for sure with this. In fact, Impact's actually just going to take the solo first.
Mid lane, they're going to utilize the power of the Caitlyn and the Lux, and they're pushing. Bring Sion down here as well, get the Demolish proc, and there we go. That is the second turn.
Really get much of anything. EG now going to leash it, but it is JoJo having to mark Vikla, who is threatening from behind. And they could get pincered on because Amubu's trying to wrap around. They're going to go for Vikla instead.
Vikla's the one getting jumped on. He just gets collapsed, and Evil Geniuses find him again. After that first play, after that first blood, Vikla's Irelia has never been able to find his angles.
No, and this is really bad for FlyQuest because he dies there. They committed TP from Impact. They committed everything to really kind of build up to this moment in the game where they're going to say, all right, we're going to challenge. Ready to go, and now laying a trap for Impact, but he is very tanky.
Tanky boy. Impact, can we get out of here?
Yep.
Yes, we can. The Sion ulti, very powerful disengage tool. You gotta get somebody's body in front of him. Otherwise, he's gone. So EG won't be able to
bro.
get a whole lot out of that one. They spent 3 ults trying to get him. But now what else might they be able to find here? They're ready to try to collapse. Someday's coming around from the side. Winsome's already got the kill on his Spiders. FBI tries to flash away. He's going to be taken down by Vikla. FlyQuest finally get a fight, and the rewards are massive. They're going to head on over to Baron.
Open EG coming from multiple different angles there. You know, Vikla gets in behind onto the carries.
Exactly right.
Absolutely, but now the wheels have kind of fallen off for EG. It feels like they need to almost get this Dragon or they're in big trouble. Vulcan now.
Oh boy, Vulcan's already gone, man. Impact setting it up.
Where's
there
the
with a little bit of
damage?
extra damage from Prince thanks to the ace in the hole. And now you're gonna see, there comes Spica. Bandage Toss is gonna get inspired through the flash. Prince picks up a killing spree, and FlyQuest taking out
Really kind of took away their opportunities here. And it just feels like now FBI is so far behind the curve. You know, he's not able to threaten them.
I mean, even when they had him, quote-unquote, dead to rights in the jungle, 3v1, he can just get away. So unless the situation...
You can kind of just pile in on him, but in an actual 5v5, like, what is he supposed to do? Is he supposed to try to run past Impact? And also, he's going to spot Inspired there. And EG are trying to play bodyguard here in the jungle, try to maintain this line of vision, because they know if they give up all their vision in their jungle, they're not going to be able to check that Baron.
Ooh. Forcing the flash out of Winsome there, so Vulcan at least gets some value out of the ulti. But now Vikla's ready to start the fight. He goes in so early again. Vikla, this is like the 4th, 5th, 6th time, man. Speak is trying to cover now. He's going to be in the front. Damage on his own, but Impact makes his way into the back line. Prince grabs the kill and Inspire, and Evil Geniuses will find no more. Prince flashes forward and grabs a double kill. Now looking to find even more after, but the shutdown from Vulcan over the wall. FBI still alive, but Impact flashes in to guarantee that won't last. Spica wants some more, but he only lands Bandage Toss into the minion wave. Someday
Another bubble and finishes off Prince. If you don't kill Prince there, they take Baron. So that is actually so big that they're able to get it. And now FlyQuest back alive. They take another Dragon here. Not able to stop him. JoJo's got to run. He's kind of in a dicey...
Culling almost breaks Soul Furnace. Almost.
That is so depressing. But the Vikla's going to look for it.
That's a tough way to be. Vikla goes in.
Inspired!
Wave comes out. Inspired may have been able to find the target here with a Prince, but they can't finish him off. Now FBI's way too far forward. Now Someday's getting killed next. It's a double kill back over to Prince, and FlyQuest don't want to stop. JoJo tries to get away with Spica, Impact, Prince, and Winsome all chasing down. Prince spears off, looking to put the damage into Vulcan, forces the flash into the EG support. It's 2-0 for FlyQuest, and Baron is on the table.
Yeah, it just looked like they decided we're going to full send it for Prince, and they went deep to try to get him, but they weren't able to do it. He stays alive. Inspired goes in with the ulti.
And FlyQuest are just going to force this one down. Prince has all of the space in the world that he needs to take it out. Impact still just takes no damage from anything.
I mean, there's just no way. Lucian just cannot hurt this character. He's immune to damage. Like, what are you going to do?
The bullets barely move.
Takes 40 shots to break his shield. Like, it's only JoJo. But JoJo literally needs a death cap before he's going to be any threat to Speak is in.
I think JoJo might have more worries in his mind right now. Isaac, they're putting the damage right back into FlyQuest, though. Vikla's taken low. Prince gets a killing spree back onto Inspired. And now JoJo takes Vikla down. JoJo can't get away. Vulcan's going to go next. Prince is going for it. A triple kill back over to the Caitlyn. And FBI, the lone man standing. He jumps back in. He gets baited and outsmarted. The ace coming out for FlyQuest, coming out for Spica, and they take down EG 32 minutes into the game.
Prince had the stopwatch the whole damn time, just waiting for it. FlyQuest 5 straight wins, continuing their dominance here. This one really, really strong stuff from matchups to the limit. And how do you expect... Oh, if we get to Leah, it's going to be a lot of it playing the both sides. I was going to say, how do you expect for them?
Yeah, Doublelift and Boostio have level 2 versus the level 1 of their opponents,
chunked,
so they're trying to keep this pressure going. All right, the heal's already used. As soon as Core and Yon hit level 2, they're ready to get the chase going. There's a flash. Pioshik, he gets twisted advance. He knocks him back. Boostio, first blooded by Pioshik.
I think it would be already nice. I think Talia would have her first item way faster, but I don't think... Maybe Team Liquid can look for the Rift Herald now, because Sejuani doesn't have ult, and I don't think the start of it is that good by close there. Oh.
Well, bottom side, 2v2. They got the damage on Core JJ, and Boostio's going to take the kill. Now ready with the piercing arrow. Standing spell shield is done, but Yon outplays it to take him out. It'll be a 1-for-1 with those two, but a 2-for-1 overall.
So that's the downside of the champ, but the window is so short that it's like really hard to make anything happen. They go play.
Pioshik letting the ulti rip here. Only gonna find the Sejuani, but he flashes in for the twisted advance on Busio anyway. Busio's down to 300 HP, but CoreJJ dies at the same time.
Harry's
1-for-1 here on supports. Harry looking for a chance to get in, but Doublelift and Closer have made it back underneath the protection of the Tier 1 turret. Meanwhile, topside, Summit versus Tenacity! Tenacity's been getting whooped on the whole lane, but he takes him down in the soul.
Is having to back up, and now Closer is here, and Jan could potentially get chased down. Bjergsen's coming as well and has the ulti.
Jan throwing out Boomerang Blade. Bjergsen's ready to arrive with the Weaver's Wall. Jan trying to escape. He can't use the spell shield to block the stun from Sejuani's E, and that means another kill.
But then it's free hits for Jax. You can't actually start trading back under the tower. You're going to die to the tower. So he takes about 200, 300 damage, and that's just enough to make the difference. And Closer now should be able to get out of there. Busio has flash, doesn't gonna need it.
The ulti, but Busio, too greedy. He stays too close to the wall and he gets picked. Harry cleans it up.
TP advantage.
Nice job from TL, but now they've got to be able to escape. Tenacity coming around from the side. Counter-Strike's gonna find the lockdown on a Pioshik, and Bjergsen's able to shove him back. Kill credit back over to Tenacity. Doublelift picks up one on Jan. It'll be 2 for 1.
He ults Harry right as he's coming in and actually prevents the sweep. Would have been able to get Doublelift and potentially him as well. Better poke. We'll see if they can actually land any of it.
TL.
100 Thieves just push mid and top, so Team Liquid's in this awkward position where they either have to rush the objective or go back to lanes.
Bjergsen.
Up for the fight.
Nice placement of the wall there, cutting off the bottom lane of TL from the rest of the fight. Now Tenacity stuck here in the middle of everybody. They're going to shut him down before anybody can back him up. 100 Thieves. Harry goes in. He finds the shuffle, but it's only on the Closer. Now they're going to chase him down. Pioshik wants it. Harry has nobody to body block. Ace in the hole takes him down. Doublelift's going to grab another triple kill. It's a quadra kill for Doublelift. He just tears through him.
I thought 100 Thieves will just keep pushing top and bot, top and mid, and try to maybe engage when the Herald gets lower, but they opted to engage instantly, even though Jax didn't have ult and was like splitted from the team. But it worked out. He has no demonic, and he's not going into Liandris. He opted more into the tank Maokai, so it's a bit easier to face check his stab things.
Well, they'll summon up the Rift Herald here in bottom lane. Bjergsen's already done enough damage to the turret. The charge should guarantee the kill. There it is. That's the second turret of the game claimed by 100 Thieves. They're going to tie TL's turret count, bring themselves up to a 2,000 gold lead. Doublelift's trap line going to force Team Liquid to walk the long way around the river there, as the Drake is secured by 100 Thieves. 2-0 lead in that department now, too. Tenacity arrives to cut off Pioshik's escape. Bjergsen's going to throw the Weaver's Wall in as well to make him walk even further. However, the Sun Disc is summoned up in mid lane on the ruins of the previous turret, and that means Tenacity is all alone. Team Liquid do a good job turning that back around and maintain priority over mid. They'll get a second turret here.
Yeah, it just didn't seem like he needed to TP on that play. They had already gotten the Dragon for free. You're trying to go for a TP flank on a full tank jungler. You pointed out it's no AP on that Maokai. And now they are just really out of position to defend mid lane, so they lawn, but he is trying to get a good angle here potentially for that Weaver's Wall. He's up in the jungle, so maybe he wants to cut some of them off so they can actually engage on that front line. Look at him at the blue buff there, trying to get an angle to just zone off some of the back line here. But it's Summit that's on this flank angle. There's Tenacity looking for that isolation.
Yeah, Summit's just running away from everybody else. Tenacity wants to chase him. The Weavers won't. Harry! But now they've already popped the enemy mid laner. That's huge for 100 Thieves. The Drake is taken low. Who's going to get it? It's stolen away by Closer. They grab their second kill. The Thieves are absolutely...
Renekton, so he couldn't really get access to the Caitlyn. And as you said, Bjergsen found a very good engagement to the Azir. And once Azir is dead, I think it's
not going to be stopped unless you can instantly kill her at the start.
I don't also even know if it's IE on Jan. He has a Caulfield's Warhammer. Yeah, that's a Navori Quick Blades component. As 100 Thieves, they're going to find Summit and just blow him up. By the way, my friends, Baron is on the table.
Baron o'clock.
That's 4v5 for the next 40 seconds. Team Liquid's going to have to come up with some sort of trying to make it so Team Liquid has no way in to access this pit. Pioshik has flash to go over the wall and try to contest here with Smite. Tenacity's wrapping around the long way, but he walked over Ward's doing it. TL knows the Jax is moving like this, but now Bjergsen's coming in to cut him off. It's Harry stuck again, this time flashing away to make sure he doesn't get caught. Gon and CoreJJ want to pop the ulti to get out. Tenacity goes in. Oh. Legendary, and 100 Thieves go off. They're chasing Team Liquid away now. The Baron is stopped, so they essentially trade CoreJJ.
And they're going to start it up now. TL going to try to push through this trap line. CoreJJ trying to look for an angle, and Summit is on a potential flank, but they're just going to be Talia ulted out.
Yeah, they're like, we have the damage. We just burst the Drake down while the Weaver's Wall is up. The Drake is low, and it's secured. Closer's got it. And now TL want to disengage. Tenacity's here. but it doesn't look like he wants to collapse. TL is still far too grouped up. His team's too far away.
He's going to TP. They're going to commit to just finishing this. Maokai's not even anywhere close.
Oh, we've got a teleport coming in.
Oh,
very,
no,
very
not
close
again.
to 100 Thieves. Tenacity's now in a 1v4. Summit's going to be in a 1v4. Summit's already losing his. Tenacity barely took 25% damage. 100 Thieves get a free kill on top of the Baron. 4,000 gold ahead now with a 5v4 for 45 seconds.
And they could potentially close this game out during the Baron. It feels like bot lane is already cracked open. They're pushing through top here, pushing through mid. Going to be able to really extend this gold lead. It was about 1.5, 2K like 2 minutes ago, and it's now already going to be up to 6K here. They're knocking down so many towers on this push. It's going to be a massive buy when 100 Thieves does go back.
I don't even know if they need to go back, man.
Yeah.
They're just hard forcing
Tenacity.
here. Tenacity just about dead. They will at least get him. That's going to stop this for now. Doublelift and 100 Thieves managed to crack open the mid lane, but they didn't actually take the inhibitor itself. Pyosik goes in looking for Doublelift, but alone he can't get it done. Ace in the hole fires off. Doublelift still might be under pressure, but no, he just turns his gun right back on Yon. And now Harry teleporting behind the enemy team, trying to get the angle. He could be in trouble next. Tries to walk it off, escape out to the right. Doublelift still looking to collapse on him here. Bjergsen knows he can catch up. Talia is faster than Azir. Goes for seismic shove, doesn't hit it. Throw in another rock. Just keep him around, keep him distracted. Wait for Doublelift. 1,000.
Get in there. It seems almost impossible. Doublelift just dropping the trap line. They see him there, and Tenacity's going to look to push him out.
Yeah, Tenacity doesn't want to let Pyosik anywhere near this. Bjergsen's going to ride in the Weaver's wall. Just let that one. Sometimes you just gotta bait him in with the goofy plays. But 100 Thieves, they are taking no chance with anything so far. They're just shoving in as a group. Bjergsen is still a little bit removed from the rest of the team. So remember what I said about one bullet?
Forget core. Kill Yon instead, dummies.
Just shoot the guy with one bullet, and you'll win the whole game right there. Pyosik even takes 800 damage with these headshot crits. Doublelift has no fear, and he doesn't need to have it, man. Nobody can survive this. 100 Thieves with the Elder Dragon wastes no time pushing Team Liquid back into their own fountain. The Elder Dragon's just puking on everybody. Double kill for Doublelift. There it is, 37 minutes in, 22 to 8. 100 Thieves get the dub.
Doublelift's looking a little bit strong, guys. 14.
The iconic Aurelian Soul player not going to be.
I feel like the game plan for CLG is, even though they have some aggressive pushing lanes on the bottom side of the map, Palfox should be fine. Not gonna enjoy getting punched in the face though, but CLG just want to get through the early stages of the game. Oh,
they've got it!
2v2, the root from Huhi, Stick saying Huhi coming up huge for first blood.
Oh my! Flash for flash in mid lane. Simply with support standing behind him there, Palfox goes in. He's able to even up the summoner spells in mid lane.
Another and nice punish. Contracts is there for the follow-up. Alley-oop to Contract. Now CLG, you're dealing with Huhi, who has arrived in the mid lane, but all he can do is just really.
Very early lethality bonus is going to cost them a dragon though.
And you know, I was curious what kind of build Contract.
That's what my big worry is here for CLG moving forward. Having Talia into Azir, if they can get this Talia.
Oh! River was trying to flash in range to get in on top of Palafox, but goes for Contracts instead. Great CC combo from Golden Guardian. Contracts flashing away only just to die. Gory cleans it up.
There you go. You say his name and instantly they get a kill off of it.
Wow.
The Vi plus Talia combo.
Kobe, I'm still not used to the power of caster cursing. I need to be more careful with it these days.
Go. All right. It's going to be a bonus of the Rift Herald.
Huge damage. Jeez. Huhi and Stixay turning up the heat here, but Luger flashing forward looking for the pilt over combo. Still not enough damage on the 6th state. They burned both of their summoners. This wasn't necessarily a bot lane that was expected just by how Luger and Poom were playing the early lane out. Maybe it was going to take a little bit more effort from Gory, but top lane 1v1, Lurker's forced to flash away. Dokka already going all out on him. Flashing forward, big Dokes on the board. The replay just saying, yeah, that's one's on me. Well played, well played. The Dokka there. Doesn't seem like
Yeah, I don't know if we can get observers to toggle gold right now, but it is such a massive difference here in the bottom.
Efficiently. At this point, what do CLG need to do? Do they need to like find picks to slow it down?
I mean, it's good that Big Dokes got a kill because it's on him, I think. Never mind.
Well,
it's gonna be another one.
Uh-oh, Poom is in trouble, and Golden Guardians are cleaning up another one after that.
Yeah, I think it is gonna be attempt at the lane gank here from Contracts. Won't get anything. You definitely see the idea, though. They've got Palfox with Flash on his ear. They want to try and make a scoop play onto the Taliyah in a side lane because they know they're going to have a difficult time mid.
Luger, I don't know if you can stay there. Unfortunately, burns the Flash, but there's no way he was getting out of that one. They had cut off all corners. Boom throws out Final Spark, barely damages them. And Dokla is here, but he cannot fight all four of them.
Contracts is coming too, though. They're not done. Another flank. Contracts walks over on the Graves. They could force it.
But they have no ways to be able to lock him down, and he's extended most of his mobility. He's forced to flash and retreat. Huhi and Stixay have him on the run.
Yeah, meanwhile,
Golden Guardian's about to claim the third one of the game. And it doesn't necessarily put CLG on a timer, but when it comes to...
is going to be lagging so far behind as far as DPS output for the team fights. I think a lot of that is going to be shouldered by Palfox, who now is getting attacked.
And Dokla and Palfox a little overextended. Reinforcements are coming for them, but Golden Guardians might arrive first. River isolated Palfox and goes through the Emperor's Divide with a well-timed cease and desist. Dokla still overextended as well. CLG cannot save him. They donate the kill over to Gory, and Golden Guardians continue accelerating.
Yeah, they strike first, and looks like they're going to be able to finish. Well, 6A not going to face check, double skill shots.
But Ezreal's very slippery, very difficult to lock down in Contracts. I mean, he has a tower there, but can he get to the tower in time? And I don't think so. Contracts, no flash available. Golden Guardians, that's a jungler down off the side of CLG. I think it's Baron time.
I think you're right. Baron o'clock here for Golden Guardians. They are just steamrolling this one. 4,000 gold. Casante's coming up. Teleport is available on Licorice. So CLG got to pressure enough to force the teleport while not allowing themselves to get trapped. Very difficult.
The Golden Guardians, if they can finish this Baron cleanly without any interference from CLG. Licorice is teleporting in. They should be... Whoa, wait. Oh, but he flashed back in and he secures the Baron. Now Golden Guardians potentially have baited CLG far too deep into the river. They take him out. And even on the back end of that...
Actions off best of ones in the beginning of the season. Literally happen every single year. Palfox teleports out, though. They want to get Gory.
Well, Gory. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Now, Dokla.
Oh my god.
I mean, you talked about Dokla having a lot of mobility in his kit, but I don't know if he can get away from Gory. I don't think he can lock him down, and now he's the one that's on the run. Gory just playing with his food. He's just laughing in the face of his enemy. Dokla's got nowhere to run. You said it was a massacre. It's one, all right.
Oh, is this where we hit him with that 2v1 suck? Oh, the CLG. Oh, no. They went at Gory. They missed. He gets the double kill in the 1v2. 6 kills to Leah, 600 gold bounty, 6 stacks on his Rod of Ages. And Golden Guardians, they're looking to finish CLG so quickly. It turns out they were just charging up their Spirit Bomb in the first 2 weeks.
That's right. I mean, in week 1, granted, they didn't have Gory with them on the first week. You know, shout out to Young, who stepped in and played with Golden Guardians during that time. And then week 2 was Gory's first 2 stage games with the squad. But now it seems like with a full week of scrims under their belt and just, you know, time with the squad, Golden Guardians definitely looking a lot cleaner than we have seen from the first 2 weeks.
Yeah, and CLG just collapsing like paper here.
Oh, Contracts is trying to just find damage into Stixay, but he just combats it right on back, forcing another flash. Gory almost cutting him off with the Taliyah's wall.
Have faith in you, buddy. Palfox walking through all of the Baroned up minions as well. The minions actually doing a significant amount of damage. Holy moly. Anyways.
You know, we jump from one slaughter to another. Golden Guardians, they just see free food on the menu. CLG just scattering like the wind, doing everything they can to just retreat and defend as long as possible. But Golden Guardians, with this massive lead that they have surmounted for themselves, this is the best that we have seen from Golden Guardians. This is why an arrow was not worth at all. All right, Licorice, a little too far forward, but you know what? It's okay. Now Golden Guardians looking for Palfox. All right. This is cleaning it up in the books. Golden Guardians just taking their time. They're having fun with it. They're padding the KDAs. They're making sure that their split is looking to bounce back.
This is definitely the ideal look for Golden Guardians. Massive stuff. Outplays out of the bottom lane. Straight up 2v2 as well. Not even with jungle ganks for the majority of it. And they're looking to finish already. Teleport comes in. 25 minutes quickly approaching.
Yep. Licorice even has teleport in case they need an extra crocodile.
Double Radiant Virtues followed up the double Black Cleavers for the Golden Guardians front lines as well. So they're just playing on the really strong items right now. And Dokla,
I mean, poor Dokla is just trying to scrounge up any farm that he can get and just find windows where Golden Guardians maybe were not on the map, but they were just waiting for someone to be picked off. They're gonna go clean up an easy inhibitor, stack up the super minions in the mid wave, and it should be business as usual. But you know, remember, Golden Guardians, this will be their first victory if they get to close this game out. They're hitting the Nexus turret, CLG on their last legs, River initiating on forward, Licorice follows up, a beautiful true shot barrage from Stixay, and Golden Guardians, and oh wait, Pile Bomb still scoops them all up. Oh, it could have looked beautiful, but Golden Guardians still don't manage to drop a single member in their final push and pick up their first win of the spring split.
yeah, just sweeping off the steps there at the end.
Too well in LCS, it does take a little bit longer to kind of come online, but Thorn is just waiting. He's waiting for the right moment.
Very, very patient.
Is he gonna get rewarded? He finally does. A Blaze Olive realizes he stepped too far forward. The permafrost and the flash. Oh! That is a clean first blood from Dignitas.
Really doing a very good job. Sejuani has very powerful ganks. As soon as he gets level 6 as well. Blaze. And now you know Santorin with the ultimate from Sejuani. Huge threat. He's actually going up to Armut.
Oh, Armut sidestepping Revenge's approach here. Santorin waiting for a flash from Revenge before committing the Glacial Prison. Goes for the permafrost. Beautiful patience from Santorin there. And that gives Armut a kill.
Has pushed in due to his ganks.
Yep.
Bottom lane pushed in as well. Gives you another easy dragon pickup right now, though.
It is difficult for Immortals composition at this moment to kind of operate in what Dignitas has. And that's going to be the big thing for Dignitas as they start setting up for the last two objectives, or the last two dragons of the game, which is Hextech Soul. That is a dragon you do not want to give over easily.
You guys are fine. Just escape. I will push down mid.
Oh, great bubble from Biofrost from Fog of War. Forces the flash and the heal from Fleshy. And now Spawn needs to be careful about how far Kenby gets on forward. A Blaze Olive also flashing, looking for the root, looking for the damage. Revenge Gale goes all out, looking for Santorin, and Kenby fires shot and true, landing on the back line on Santorin.
And re-teleport back out with the Blaze to finish it off, though.
Armand has teleport. He's already TPing to the mid lane. Santorin has Glacial Prison once again. Immortals just trying to hold them off as long as they can. Kenby, oh, he doesn't have Smite, but he secures the dragon. They get out at the price of Revenge, giving his life willingly so that they could escape with the third dragon. Looks like a Blaze Olive is not going to make it out alive either. And Dignitas, they sacrifice that third dragon, but clean up 2 more kills for themselves.
All right, let's see how much they can actually take with this. Because with Rift Herald, this is going to be a pretty strong push. Outer tower is definitely dead. Secondary charge.
You did a damn good job out there, soldier. All right, Dignitas cleaning up that last tier 2.
Wani ult. The tower's not able to juke, though. Ah,
damn.
Terrible tower jukes.
Could you imagine it? Split up Immortals. Tidal Wave comes through. Kenby can't get into the back line quite yet. Santorin, the rest of Dignitas burn down the dragon. And watching his career and progression go over, get excited for it. It's like, yes, Kenby's not having the greatest time adjusting to LCS, but at small moments, maybe they look to pick off Santorin, but the culling from Spawn completely chunks out Kenby on the front lines. Jungler for jungler is traded, but Dignitas have the advantageous position.
Up, they don't have sweepers available.
Is that PM?
There's one control ward in Biofrost inventory that they could move. Again, no smites.
Yeah, okay, this is gonna be huge. They flash forward on the Jensen. Armut trying to follow up. Tidal Wave gets 2 knocked-ups down. Blaze Olive is traded, but Spawn still lives and holds on thanks to Biofrost healing, and Santorin is back. But if Santorin's here, then Ken and Spawn are just holding the lines while Jensen and Santorin try to burn down the Baron. 6,000 HP already just between the two of them, but Immortals have brute forced their way through the other 3 members of Dignitas, and Biofrost has nowhere else to run. The Baron is a flub. Dignitas have to scram. All out for Revenge. Has isolated but Jensen, but quick moves as he shifts on over back to his team. Dignitas repositioned safely, but they've already lost on their support, whereas now Immortals, they want to press their luck.
Yeah, with a little bit of extra Baron damage going down. Biofrost is the only casualty. Immortals keeping it up.
They don't even want to commit to the Baron. They're trying to force Santorin off. They're split. 7,000 HP. A Blaze Olive is already on over the wall. Tactical and the rest of Immortals all join the fray. Tactical is going to soar and takes out both Armin and Spawn.
I do think that is the better call because they wouldn't be able to end the game with the Baron buff. And this is playing.
No way.
This is playing it out though. He gets 2 of the 3. The Blaze Olive could realm warp right behind them from mid lane too. Look at the mini map as Tactical is trying to get a tower while they threaten the Baron vision here. So Dignitas, they lose
So far of the spring split. Dignitas want this win. They need this win, the statement win, to just clean out everything so that they can bounce back after the 0-4 start. As, Spawn almost getting caught out here, getting bursted down. The damage from Tactical is spattering. Good flash forward. Arma tries to get in there with the hammer to the skies. All out from Revenge. Finds Santorin the flash. He still can't get away. Immortals, they're turning this fight around.
They're turning the game around, baby!
Big damage from Armut, but Kenvy's still alive and healthy. He's still got a smite. 2,000 HP. They get the smite that's clean. The rest of Immortals, they're blinking low, but they might just be able to get out. Dignitas have to stop it, and they can't, because it's the realm from Blaze Olive. Immortals now control this game.
Get the hell back in the fountain! Flashes on him, not on my watch. No culling for you, sir. Then they got Revenge, another big Cassante play. They're trying to chase him down through their own jungle here, though.
4,000 on the Dragon. Santorin, can he get in there? No. Immortals secure the 3rd Hextech Dragon for themselves. They are. I mean, it plays up to the name. They never say die. No matter how awry the early game goes, they have somehow clawed their way back into this game.
Oh my goodness. Revenge and these Cassante picks that he's getting as well. Big stuff from him. And the last one, you know, getting spawned is one thing, and then he also got Santorin with the all-out, using his flash for the positioning.
Hasn't worked out for them always well, but ever since the last win, as shaky as it was, it's the push in the right direction.
And that direction is forward here, right behind Tactical. 5 kills for him. There's a giant gold bounty on Tactical's head. It's massive. They dodge out on the tidal wave.
Watch Santorin. Maybe looking for a flank and Tactical steps too far forward. He knows that he does not have flash. Santorin looks, but Revenge, good body block as Kenby snipes out Armut. That's 5-4 now for Immortals as they look to pressure the 2nd-tier turret.
Kenby just demolished Armut in the side there on the little wall. Blasts him down, gets the Gore Drinker value as well, and Immortals are going to plow further ahead, deeper into Dignitas territory.
Immortals just stepping on forward. A Blaze Olive already pushing on the top side of the map. They're splitting the attention of Dignitas at the moment.
Interesting, too, because that was also Sejuani ultimate. Jensen's getting chunked out a little bit.
Immortals, but Revenge is here looking to start things off. Cargo Stoneplate gives him a massive shield. Oh my god, look at the damage! Tactical Revenge just plowing through Dignitas! And now the rest of them are scattered. They don't have a front line anymore. Dignitas on the cusp of trying to retreat it all. Immortals somehow just clawed their way through thick and thin. A beautiful early game setup by Santorin, but it's Immortals that clean and clawed all the way back, Toby.
Who needs a soul? Not Immortals. They're gonna take your Nexus instead. Spawn, the only hope for Dig.
Spawn, the last one standing, but I don't know how much he can do realistically against all 5 members of Immortals. Never say die if you are an Immortals fan, as your team just picked up their 2nd win of the spring split.
Cassante